Okay, super late to the party, but I do want to make a quick video analyzing some of the stuff in the 6.5 trailer. So let's just go. So we start off with some FF4 music that would definitely get me demonetized if I cared about that kind of thing. And we get a good look at what is surely our version of Castle Baron on the 13th. Zero's going to say some inspirational stuff and activate some light aether that we see her get in the trailer. We'll get more details on this as we actually go through the patch.
Though I've lost my connection to Heidelin, I can still manipulate light to a degree.
So I've seen some confusion on what's in the new dungeon and what's in the new variant dungeon. And I just want to show you the easiest way to tell. If you see the Warrior of Light with some other player characters, we have a Dancer, we have a White Mage, we got a Dragoon, then this is the variant dungeon or some other form of content. If you see them with actual NPCs, like Trust NPCs, then that's the new dungeon. So you see some of the variant dungeon, and as we go through here, we get some shots of inside the Crystal Tower. So as we go through here, there's definitely some stuff that reminds me of the first. So like, this reminds me of something you might see in Raktika Greatwood. And then obviously we have a Pixie who's from the first, right? But this actually takes place, these are the Alalo Islands, which are on the Southern Sea Isles, which are kind of off the coast of Thavnir. Cool mechanics here. Asura, who I don't think gets mentioned at all in the live letter. I don't think we're getting Asura for a little while. I'm pretty sure it's going to be after JP Fan Fest, because they want to give the people that are going to the fan festivals the chance to play it first.
Perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare.
Here's the Drowned City of Scala. We've got with Trust now, so we've got Alphino, Arenvald, and Jamoldva. I bet you didn't remember her name. You know, I'm really curious to see if they change the dialogue at the front, because originally Alphino and Arenvald and his kind of party went a separate way, and then they were going to meet back up with us, which they do at the end of the dungeon. I'm also curious, I wonder if Vimatia will be here. Vimatia is the other member of Arenvald's little group. He has himself, Jamoldva here, and then another paladin named Vimatia. I guess Gladiator. Here's a shot of the new Allied Beast Tribe quest. I'm super excited for this one because we didn't get one in Shadowbringers. Not much to say since it's really just one shot of it, but super excited for this. Island Sanctuary, just Hildebrand stuff. We see a bunch of stuff from the 24-man, but I'm actually going to go back to this because I don't want to. I want to get to MSQ stuff, and then we'll go through the 24-man stuff altogether. So we see here's Zero absorbing some of that light aether from the burn. We got the Warrior Light riding in with Vitro with the other Scions. Here's our final confrontation with Golbez. And then this is a cool moment. So Kryl picks up the letter. I guess I'll let her finish her sentence, huh? So we know Kryl is going to be a pretty big character in the next expansion, and we see her with the letter inviting us to Taral. She seems to have some kind of history there with Galuf Baldessian. I am mostly curious to see what Kryl takes as a new job, because she's almost certainly going to be the new casting job, since so far she's kind of just held a purple orb and had ambiguous white magic. She hasn't really done her own style of combat so far. So I'm excited to see if she's the new caster and what that new caster is. Painter, obviously, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she made some of these paintings on the background of this room. So Painter could be a possibility. Geomancer, I see less for her, but I don't know. We'll see. This is another part I really want to talk about. So we go back to Castle Baron here, and we see, I kind of went over him here, but this is Durante. Durante, who becomes Golbez later. We see this guy in armor. This isn't Golbez. I think this is probably Lord Baron, and we see some knight here. They're fighting some enemies as Castle Baron's kind of falling apart from, I am assuming these are Voidsent or some other kind of monster. And then there's this kind of weird, this weird little shimmery effect over here that's present in the dungeon as well. So is this, whoops. So is this a sequence in the dungeon where we're going back in time or in someone's memories to see, this big event with Durante? Or is this maybe an instance instead? I'm really, really curious, but seeing Durante here with us, the Warrior of Light, definitely has a lot of questions going off in my head. Here's the Antlion, and again, this is the dungeon, and we're here at Castle Baron. This is another, I can't tell if this Ahriman is trash or not, or if this is actually a boss. We see the 4 fiends come back. There's actually a line earlier in the trailer I want to highlight. He says, where is it? So Asinian says, however they came back, however they came to be, we'll cut through them. That's probably him saying, hey, we'll take down the 4 fiends. And obviously this is our point after the dungeon where the Warrior of Light's separated from the rest of the Scions and is going to go take down Zeromus. And here's Zeromus, and he looks awesome. He looks so cool. Perfect adaptation of what the sprite looks like. The music is really good as well, and the arena looks super cool. And then Zero says some cool stuff there at the end. Very cool looking trailer. GG. So let's look at the 24-man stuff. Okay, so looking at the 24-man stuff, we see 3 of the bosses. We see Lalaman, Ashan, and Thaliak. Lalaman's here. Lalaman and I'm really bad at pronouncing her name. I'm sorry. Lalaman and Ashan are both from wind and air, but Lalaman is she's sort of ocean themed, so it's like the wind that moves the ocean, I suppose. She has her trident. We see her snakes later. I really hope we get to see her be like a mermaid, like the statue we have of her. And then here's the Domain of Wind. Here's all the 12 kind of together. The really cool shot. Here's more of Lalaman. Really cool. Here's Ashan. Ashan, if you can kind of see here, is using the bow. That's the PvP bow. That's called Ashan's bow. So that's pretty exciting. That's neat that he uses his own gear. I'm very curious to see if Derek is Ashan. I don't think it's true, honestly, seeing Ashan here. I don't think that's a possibility anymore. That was a kind of fan theory that was posted around. I do think maybe the little Oppo Oppo companion that he has maybe is related to Ashan here somehow. That's a great shot. Here's her snakes I was talking about. And then here's the Domain of Water. Specifically, this is Thaliak's domain, obviously. We have the big Ewer. Very Charlayan. Got some math bullshit in the background. Everyone is very upset online that he's dehimboified because he has a shirt on and he has pants. And they're right. You know what? He does have a shirt and pants on. And it's not fair that he's not thought it up. Now, looking at the 24-man stuff, we clearly do have our 3 bosses, but I'm super curious as to what that third is going to be. I have no real ideas on who it could be. Maybe the Watcher, but who knows, right? But yeah, that's our trailer, 6.5. Sorry I'm a little late on this one, but, we're getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, have a good one.